Hello everyone. Welcome back to episode, I think 5 of What If Izuku Midoriya was the spawn of Shuma-Gorath. This is kind of a one of those things to where probably either only gonna get 2 or 3 this week, depends how I feel. You know, I'm kinda it's one of those things where, like, I just ended a series and I want to do something that I've been wanting to do for like a month, which no one has done, which should be a good one. Right? Need to get the right pictures for it because I don't want to accidentally fucking scroll over it and give you guys a sneak peek. But yeah, all I have to say is we are many. But regardless of the fact, I almost forgot to look at my other video to see what the fuck happened. Ah, yes, I remember now, the fucking curb stomping. Yes, Dear God. Odd. Now, we're gonna go after that because I didn't really go into that. The police would show. Heroes would show. Nezu knows that Izuku is a mage, and that is confidential info. Oh, and technically Izuku graduated like 3 years early because of his mastery. Granted, his magic is fucking wild, but more times often than not, it's the right type of magic that he needs for the time. Hi, by the way, I want you guys to know that, like, the D&D wild magic table is in effect. Like, and you're like, oh, what's the D&D? Fucking look that shit up. I'm not lying. That shit's bad. It's bad news. I basically go on fucking Roll20 and I roll 2d10. And look at the fucking chart that I have right next to it. And if it's fucking, if it's that fireball one, it depends on if Izuku's right next to someone that he wants to kill. Like, because fireball is essentially a bomb going off right next to you. Like, to be honest, I'm actually surprised, like, depending on some DM's ruling, you could flavor, like, fireballs different, depending on what type of mage you are. For instance, like, there are also, well, like, it really depends on what you want to do with your caster, right? Because magic missile, I have seen people use cold damage and just reskin it, calling it and sealing of icicles, and just cause it, instead of force damage, to deal cold damage and flavor it. Literally, the moisture in the air appears like 15 feet to 20 feet above your head in a 15-foot cone, so unless you have like a teleport spell ready, it's not gonna fucking work. Like, and here's the best thing. Tell me in the comments if you want to hear a D&D story. That'd be fucking amazing. Okay, because if I say this, you're not gonna fucking believe me, but this is how my DM would rule it. Well, not my DM, but one of my friends' DMs. Which is also one of my people. I just don't play with them because, well, we had a chance to play, but, let's just say fucking COVID. Anyway, what? What's that? But yeah, if you want to, like, hear, like, talk D&D stories that I've had, like, heard over, talk to me, because fuck, it gets good. But, yeah. Other than that, let's get into it. After all of the shenanigans, Izuku would have to talk to Nezu, because, Nezu now know that he is Mage Man. Beep boop beep. I mean, fucking... excuse me. Whew. Damn. But, regardless of the fact of the matter is, Izuku, who, quote-unquote, knew about things that he shouldn't. He didn't know that the villains were attacking, but, like, Nezu did know that he was a mage, and he said, did you summon demons? I don't think that was on your contract. I was like, no, the tentacles were me. I don't know who the fuck did the demons. Like, demons. I don't know if that was my magic acting up. I don't know what the fuck that was. And it's like, because on the cameras, like, and he just basically shows just the fucking anarchy of just demons everywhere, essentially. I want you to imagine, for those who have played Brutal Legends, I know people aren't going to know what the fuck I'm talking about. But for the people that do, I tip my hat to you, because you remember a legendary game with Jack Black in it. But, I actually hope they do a second one. Apparently, like, a long-ass time ago, there was a concert thing that they said, yeah, no, we'll do a second Brutal Legends after. But since, like, Brutal Legends have come out, they've been doing, like, birthday streams, essentially, for the game, which is, makes me happy. But, fuck, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, fuck, this is gonna sound weird for the people that don't know. And yes, man on all fours with the ball gag in the leather face mask with spears in his back. And those. Yeah, that's essentially, yeah. That's essentially what Izuku summoned. Like, it was not just Bulgora, it was those. Because he's seen them in a video game that he found neat. And terrifying, but just fucking, nice. You know? But, as the story would progress, as our thing would get kicking off and swooping in, it would get more and more apparent that Izuku, while Nezu would continue the conversation, Izuku would be given the clear because Nezu can't tell if he's lying. Just flat. He doesn't know how to read him yet. Granted, he would have done the chess thing, but Izuku's too smart. Like, it kind of almost, like, if it wasn't for Nezu being perceptive, it would have turned into an interrogation on him. Like, that shit almost flew right under his fucking radar. And turned the entire conversation around. But Izuku would end up going home, saying hello to his cult mother. Cult family. Which, like, there could be some weird shit in that, but, yeah. When it comes down to, like, the next couple days, nothing really happens. Right? Because Izuku and Hagakure would chill the fuck out, just basically shoot the shit. Yeah. Now, Inko knows that Hagakure likes Izuku. She's not gonna say anything because that's not her fucking business. And she's a good mom that way. Hagakure's not gonna say anything because usually Izuku could pick up on it. Izuku's still so fucking confused about Hagakure, it hurts. Like, it hurts to listen to because he's cock-blocking himself. Oh, it's bad, right? So, essentially, what would happen when they come back to class? The announcement that the sports festival would come into play. And, hot damn, look at that. There's a bunch of fucking kids outside that are just sitting there. Here, basically, I'm gonna skip over the entire thing. Nothing would happen. Izuku wouldn't do anything. Katsuki, it would go to canon, right? And that's it. But Izuku does say in Shinzo, I almost said Shoto, Shinzo's head, as well as, not Mineta. You see, this is how you could tell I don't give a fuck about that character. All that I know, it starts with an M. Why the fuck is my brain keep wanting me to call him fucking Mitt? I know we've went over this. The naming of these people. Don't worry about it. Let's be real. They're not gonna matter. The only one that's gonna matter is Shinzo. Oh, because he might go insane. But we're just gonna shelve that. But yeah, no. It's time for the exam. Not the exam, but the festival. The race. Izuku teleports to the finish line. Happy fucking birthday. Wee! Fucking literally. Like he's gonna fucking try and keep up with these people. No. The fuck? Hell no. I'm just gonna do what I do best. I'm gone, bitches. Suck it. Anyway. But during this conflict, during this time frame, people would get their same places. Izuku would get the, 1,000 points. And people would be, trying to send him death glares. And Izuku's just smiling the entire time. Hagakure would walk up to be on his team as well as me. Not Mina. Just basically his canon team. It would be Mei. But, it would be Mei, Hatsume, it would be Invisible Girl Hagakure. I forgot her other name. Her last or first, whatever the fuck it is. And Ochako. Yeah. So, dude's, getting carried by chicks. That's essentially what's happening. And Hagakure doesn't like it. But she's gonna have to fucking deal with it because Izuku really wants this. That's for some fucking reason. No one knows why. We all do. But, as Izuku gets charged, fucking tentacles just everywhere. Fucking people are getting tripped. People are barely getting points. This is no longer oh no, just one of those fucking. And oh Jesus Christ, what the fuck is going on? Are we being under attack? Like, that's the level of what the fuck is going on, because the entire place is just tentacles now. Writhing, big, small, thin, thick tentacles just fucking slapping around. I don't know, the floor are tentacles, the fucking walls are tentacles, hell, just some of the fucking seats are. Or in the audience, just crazy shit's going on. People are fucking slipping, and on this ichor that they're secreting, and when fucking Otto tries to use his ice, it fucking explodes. You heard me correctly. It explodes. It's not pleasant. It's pretty fucking bad. But they're able to get points. They're able to get stuff. Just not as much as Canon. Izuku just literally stands in the corner. That's all he does. He just stands there. He's literally picking his fucking nose. He's like fucking pinky deep in that shit. Like not a care in the fucking world. And he doesn't give a fuck. Like if these people see him fucking digging for gold and possibly fucking brain matter, doesn't matter to him. Doesn't give a fuck about these random people. People that may or may not be watching him to try and fucking see his power level, even though very fucking clearly he is responsible. Like, damn. So basically, after the time limit, everyone would have their points. Canon works, Canon does. All that good shit. Now it's time for Shinzo. This poor fucking soul is about to do something terrible. As Izuku would enter the ring, Shinzo would immediately start talking shit. He would just be like, okay. I have a very important question for you. How long do you think this match will take? When I bounce your head on this concrete like a basketball. And he's like, yeah, no, you couldn't do that if you tried. Walk out the ring. And as soon as he finishes the sentence, he's teleported into this vast space. This infinity, if you will. And he sees this impossibly large being staring back at him. The eyeball opens. The cornea opens. There are teeth. It goes to bite at him. He comes back out and he's on the floor drooling. Technically, he was seizing out. Like, him being inside of Izuku's head caused him to have a goddamn seizure. Because his body was basically, his soul was essentially ejected from his body and sent to the middle room, very close to the upper room. This man was almost rejected from the upper room, but turns out that he still had his lease for like another couple years on his life, so they kind of had to put his ass back in his body. So that's essentially what happened. So, homie now has a trauma under his belt, you know. It's like, it's damn near very traumatic. It's this fuck. You stared into the soulless eyes of an eldritch being that was staying in nowhere. That literally was sitting on the edge of existence. For fuck's sake. God pray for your sanity. Like, fucking hell. So, after that shit show of a match, Izuku fights Todoroki. Yeah. Fucking, oh no. For people who are fans of Todoroki, I apologize. For people who enjoy me still shit-stomping Endeavor, you're welcome. Because as soon... Oh, that was chiseled. Anyway. Back, what the fuck? Oh, yeah. When Shoto's father tried to talk to Izuku, he just looked at him and he's like, who the fuck are you? You know, just flat. Who the fuck are you? Oh, and he's like, I am Endeavor. No, I didn't ask that question. Who the fuck are you? He's like, there's no one there. As he looks around and he's like, exactly. And he just walks off. And like, yeah. Words hurt, bitch. Anyway, fucking. But, yeah, as Izuku enters the ring, he just immediately says, man, your father's an asshole. Just flat. Flat as hell. It's like, he said something about me wanting you to use your fire. I'm not gonna give you the chance. To. Because your pride will get you killed. And I'm gonna show you why. Hi, Midnight, please start this match so I can teach this child a lesson on why you shouldn't hold back. Act for someone that is clearly about to kill this kid. Shoto's kind of fuming. Because Izuku always did, like, sly shit to, like, piss him off. He just called him and his family a bitch in front of an entire stadium. Oh no. He tries to flash freeze Izuku. All the while, Izuku just appeared behind him and slapped him in the fucking face. Hey, like, slapping him damn near out of the ring. And he's like, oh no, your ass ain't getting away from me that easy, boy. Well, I'm here to show you something called discipline. And you see this shiny boot? It's about to get dirty because I'm gonna break it off in your ass. And he's just calmly walking up to him like he's not even a threat in the fucking world. Pisses Shoto off more. Fire does start to flicker and he's like, oh, well, looks like I'm gonna have to cut this short. Or appears behind him, kicks him in his ass. Like, and I mean, this man punted this man to the other side of the ring and slammed him into the corner-facing wall. Full force. This man's tailbone is fucked. Like, this man cannot sit for like at least a week. But, yeah, this is where I'm gonna end this episode. I need to use the bathroom. Hope all of you have enjoyed. goodbye, like, comment, sub. Yeah.